Okay, guys. Now, I did do a first video, but someone knocked on the door. Jehovah Witness. They knocked on the door. They come knocking at the door. A lot of people always knock on my door. And I was just talking about stand still and how you have to just stand still during your troubles. You always have to understand that even though life throws a lot of things at you, you have to be strong and stand still. No matter what, you have to stand still. So I'm going to go kind of back to where I was at about the secrets on how God can really be there for you and how not to let people get to you. Because I remember when I got this place, and this was my first place ever. And everybody that I thought would be there for me was not there. You know what I'm saying? I started doing good in my life and they were still talking so negative. And I didn't understand their negative way of talking when now I'm doing better in my life and they're talking negative. I didn't understand it. And so I had to not be afraid of the situation because I had to understand that God was still with me during that hardship road. And so in this though, even though these people were still talking about me while I started doing good in my life, I had to stand still in that. While everybody kept leaving me and I didn't understand why these people were leaving, I had to stand still. I had to remain and hold my peace. I had to be humble. How did I do all this? Well, I believed and I remembered what I was taught. Some people don't realize that even when you are doing bad, you still have to believe that you are eventually going to be better. And you can be the only one that believes in this situation because not everybody is going to be leaving you. You got to go for what's good for you versus what's not. If this person is always negative, even when you know you're doing better, it's time to find different people because you have to stand still and remain because you don't know why they're like this, but you know that you deserve to be treated better than that. I remembered my first place and I was starting to treat it so wrong. I was treating my place horrible. And what I mean about it is not cleaning like I should, not really treating it like it was supposed to be just because people said something about it. What I've learned though, just because someone says something about what you got, it should never stop you from your success. I was the type of person that was word hurt. You said some word, you hurt my feelings, but I still kept going. But not everybody's like me. But see, how did I keep going when people started talking about me? How is that possible? Well, I saw my dad. People would talk about his thick bone. Pops was thick, and people would talk about him. People would talk about how he worked at a buffet place, and he still kept going. I always saw my dad move. And he was a moving man. When I didn't have no faith in myself, that man was moving on my behalf. At the end of the day, I started to realize even when people left me or they took things that didn't belong to them and walked off with my stuff, or they didn't tell me things that I need to go or need to know, you know what I'm saying? Then tell me things that I need to really sincerely know for my safety. They cared about their own. It was a lot of stuff where people were so selfish on to where they had to justify how they treated me so poorly. Like right now, a lot of people think they can't make it because they had drug problem, or they were this and they were that and they were this and they were that and they were, do you get what I'm saying though? They wore. And we get so stuck on what we wore versus who we are now. You wore that. You're not that no more. Or you are that now, but you gonna come out of it. You have to be around the right people to believe in that you can fly before you even see it. If those people don't believe in you can fly during the struggle, once you get out of the struggle and you're flying and now they're believing you now, that's not the right people. The right people believes in you when you are at your worst. It doesn't matter, worst, good, or whatever, they still believe that you're going to get out of it. That's a true belief. And the right people you're around, they don't notice the items you have. They don't notice how many children you have. They don't notice all these mistakes you made. They don't notice that. They notice you. I started to realize when I was traveling out in the world, a lot of people always notice me and those two babies. Because, yeah, that's what you see. And it's cool, but it's not okay that people keep bringing your head and picking at you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, let me help her. I'm seeing that she's struggling in this area. Let me help her. Let me give her some type of strategies of how I think this might work for her or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Have you ever heard someone just tell you, let me help you? A lot of people, especially when it came to my driving, I had to spend more than I was making. And even though I really, really want a vehicle, I don't need it because I can still get around regardless. See, God is preparing me in ways where He can prepare you. And I'm going to tell you a secret, what I've learned. You have to remain still because God will bring it to you. So stop trying to push everyone to notice you or push people to do all this because God's going to bring it. They're going to start noticing some things and they're going to start coming to you and want to communicate with you and not you running around. See, that's a people mouth saying that you should run around. You don't have to run around. All you have to do is be patient and it will come to you. Marquela the life speaker, that's me. That is somebody who speaks life. I couldn't get on no Facebook page with that because I was on Facebook for so many years. You know what I'm saying? And I would go live, I would do certain things, and I would want to talk about my life. But then I noticed when I got on here, it wasn't really helping people. People really didn't want to hear me. I then decided and came up with my own ordeals and said, I want to be heard. How can I get heard? Hey, how about I make a YouTube channel? Hey, how about I get myself on a blog? I only went to college for 8 weeks and I already created my own business. Because somebody suggested that I make a blog, then I really was trying to look on finding one. See, you gotta find. And God will guide you during that time. See, God guided me. He made sure that I make it in my life. And even though there was some stuff going on during that time where everyone was moving, I still knew it was something there for me, and it was huge. Sometimes you just got to be prepared. See, when I had death in the family, I was prepared because I had a roof over my head. So when I had some problems, I only had one problem. I didn't have multiple. So I'm saying is sometimes you just got to keep going while everyone else around you don't believe you can. It's not always about you. It's about what you can do to change. It's hard to change when people don't have faith in you. But if you have faith in yourself, I'm telling you, you will change. I've been through a lot in my life where people didn't believe in me. And even when I got higher, they kept seeing images that I didn't even see no more. So what I'm saying is a lot of people will see the old image and they'll keep seeing this old stuff. And they'll try to justify themselves and they will temper. Because I'm the type of person, I'm a true believer, so I will believe everything. And some things you don't need to believe. So you got to be around different people and you'll see if it match up. You got to be your own researcher. You got to be your own lawyer for yourself as well. You have to defend yourself. You have to be strong for yourself. While everyone else is treating you kind of weird and funny, you got to treat yourself right. Because you deserve to be on this earth too. You deserve to just be calm and collective and taking care of yourself as well. No matter what, you should always be strong and never give up hope. Never. Because that's the way I look at it when I was going through what I was going through. I did not give up on hope. Just now, I had to restart my whole video. But I didn't give up on it. Because why? I don't need to write all it down. I can just talk. But I write down my topic of what I'm talking about and I'll keep on going. Because when someone knock on the door, the video goes halfway, you're like, wait a minute. You got to redo it all over again. Sometimes in life, you got to redo it all over again. Why? Because when you start from scratch and work your way up, it's a better page than other page you had. The other page I had about 1,000-something people. But out of that 1,000-something people, do you think I got all that support? No, I didn't. So, what did I do? I ain't have none anyways. So, poof, there it is. I got a new page and I started, I worked my way up with them 200-something posts on my blog. And I worked my own way up. I just post like I was on my old page and just did all my stuff and I typed it all out. I typed my life away. I blogged my life away. I talked my life away. And then I got on YouTube. And then I talked like I was live on Facebook, but I was not. I'm on something new. And I got little views. But the whole thing is something so little can come to a big success. You get me? So stand still because your success is coming soon. This is so small. My viewers are like this. You know, when I was on Facebook, I saw about 100. I saw about 50, 40. You know, I saw that. I was popping. But was they really hearing me, though? Was they really hearing me? Nah. Some people just click like, okay, yeah. You know? You have to go to who you think will really hear you. You have to go for what you know is better for you. Sometimes we stay stick on views and stay comfortable with one site instead of moving forward into other sites. I really feel like this YouTube channel is good for me because it's something where I can express my feelings. And even if I see that it's not too many people watching, but it's not nothing about it. It's about the fact that I challenged myself to make all these videos. I challenged myself to go on that blog and make about 200 something posts. And I just challenged myself today. I had to redo the video because someone knocked on the door, Jehovah's Witness. And I let them witness me. They were telling me about God. And I told them I knew who he was. I'm talking about him now. Lady showed me the video. I told her about how, I just blunt out and said, yeah, I'm doing a YouTube channel right now. And I'm telling them about how I succeed and how I know that God is real because, my dad died in this same very complex. But I just got moved up to my own apartment, a new one in the same complex. And so they're just looking at me within shock. Like, they were so shocked that I said, like, yeah, a parent died over here and I moved up here. So they're looking at me like, because I know who God is. God is eventually going to help me. And it's not eventually, he is helping me. He's allowing me to appreciate the things that I did have and the things that's new for me to come. He's allowing me to still see my dad in my dreams. He did die, but he arose. He arose in my dreams. He arose in my writing. He arose in my videos. He's coming alive through me because I'm talking about him so much. It's in levels where I had to go somewhere else to get my point across. You know what I'm saying? You have to go different places to get your point. You have to go somewhere else to get your points. You know what I'm saying? You want some points, you ain't gonna get no points being in the same spot. I'm serious. A lot of people would talk about me but not help me. Don't you know a lot of people like that? You should. You should. You know what? How about you should help me? But in this, even if they're not going to help you, find people who are. People will always say what they're going to do, especially when it came to me, when people told me, man, you only went to college for 8 weeks. Yes, I went to college for 8 weeks, and I got a blog, and I made a YouTube channel, and I got a name called Marqueza the Life Speaker. Oh. Sometimes you have to, you know it. Hey, yes, it's ghetto, but straight up. Some people think that you need all these type of degrees, worldly stuff, to prove that you are successful. Who said you got to have some degrees to be successful? Who told you that? Because Jesus wants you to enjoy your works of labors. So he wants you to enjoy the things that you created on your own, your handy-made stuff. And my typing is handy-made. I use my hands. And some people thought I used the Google stuff and using the talk. And I said, no, that's my hands, baby. And then the writing, I use that. The talking is me. It's me. At the end of the day, you have to enjoy yourself. It doesn't matter if you ain't getting no money from your business. Because eventually, your determination will get you somewhere else. Sometimes you can be doing things for fun. But guess what? Poof, there it is. Something coming serious for you. Because God's seeing that you enjoyed your works of labor. Enjoy your works of labor. Why is he saying enjoy your works of labor? Let me tell you something now. I'm going to be that young Marquetta the light speaker that piss people off. Because I'm going to tell you why I'm going to say I'm going to be that young Marquetta the light speaker that piss people off. Because I don't think Jesus is the way that people say it. Okay, I really don't. And I'm about to say it. I'm about to put it all out there. I don't think Jesus is the way that people are making him seem. Because I'm going to explain why. I'm going to tell y'all that. I am a sinner. But I've changed. I used to have bedroom boom all the time back in the day. Remind you, I'm only 23 years old and I could still be in bedroom boom making about 10 to 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 or 100 babies if I wanted to. But no, it didn't go down like that. And then when people came up to me and said, how many? You better not make no more. You better not make no more babies. But guess what? Guess what? 7 years, no babies. That is just amazing. And I would be so happy. No! You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? People will tell you what you should and can and need to do. But what do you know you should do? If you don't want to have any more babies, then you know you should be protective, or you should go get Depo like me. Or if you know that you don't want to be on them drugs no more, you should go get some bubble gum and chew the bubble gum. You don't want to smoke no more or something like that. You need to get the patcher thing. You know what you don't want to do, and you know what you want to do. So if nobody can tell you what you can and cannot do, because it's your responsibility to know what you're supposed to do. It's your mind, not theirs. See, the problem out here is that people think that they got this smoking control and they can control your mind. And got you running around here like that and you looking like, that is not of me, that's of you. That's not where I see myself at. And so that's why sometimes in life, people get so intimidated by me because people think that I should have been in casinos or whatever. And Marquella is at Kohl's. She liked fashion. She liked to be fashionable. She liked to talk fashionably. So what's she doing right now? She is talking in a fashionably way. You have to do what you want to do, man. Life is way too short to be worried about what everybody else say. And you got to stand still on that. My voice is gone, but I am standing still. A lot of people will justify a lot of things, but then they don't realize that, you know what? I'm going to stand still, man. Go ahead and talk about me, but I'm still going to get on this camera. A lot of people will tell you what they're going to do, but they ain't going to do it. So it's really up to you. Most people do, but most people don't. And you know what? You always got to be prepared. Always have a backup plan when they saying they ain't going to do something. Always have that. Or if they ain't going to say nothing and they move a little strange, because God said strange ain't good now. So if something moving a little funny, you're like, you know what? Y'all about to blow some stuff up, and I ain't gonna be a part of your blowout. So remember, be who you are, not what they want you to be. Stand still. Stand still. Because I strongly believe if you be who you are, you'll get to the doors. Like with me right now, I'm being who I am. I came from 1,000 something friends to people visiting my blog every now and then. Which one do I want to choose? The 1,000 something friends? Or do I want to choose the blog that people come to visit? The blog that people come and visit. Because those 1,000 something friends ain't gonna help me. Because they didn't help me before when I post my stories on there. It is so cool to people just come visit you. Because they ain't gonna always stay with you anyways. See, you add your friends on your Facebook page. Sometimes they unfriend you. Sometimes they even block you out their life. But in this, poof, there it is. They unblock you. Poof, there it is. They try to re-add you. Poof, there it is. They see you got a blog page. Poof, there it is. They visiting you. See, a lot of people will tell you certain things. But at the end of the day, you put your link up, you making them come to you. And you ain't moving too much like you should not do. What I'm trying to tell you is this, girl and boy, listen to me. A little secret on Marquesa the Light Speaker and what she's doing in her life. She went to 1,000 something friends to Facebook, to her own blog site. Nobody is barely on there. Nobody really visits. Some people do. But she knows when they're visiting her because she can see it. I think it's cool when your own website tell you, a visitor from. So you know when someone coming to visit you. So the thing about Facebook, do you really know that someone's lurking on your page? No. Do you really know that someone is doing something? Unless they commented on it, that's the only time you know that they were on here. But in this, if you're building something for you, then you should put your links down and make them come to you and have them make the choice. I think there's choices, and it's either you want to be in my life or you don't. So I'm going to stand still and see who you want, me or go ahead and go and buy your business. See, a lot of people don't like when you make them choose. So then when they got to call you, they're like, you should be calling me. I am so mad you call you yap the ball. But then I'll be like, you know what? Thank you for calling me. That counseling place is gonna irritate some people. So I'm telling you guys, you should go to a great counsel, because when you do, you're going to feel so good about yourself to where it's going to irritate people. Like the people that literally had you on the ground, it's going to irritate them. And now they're going to be like, they're going to start saying, I really wish that she didn't go to counseling. Because when you go to counseling, when you go to counseling, they didn't tell you about the counseling place, did they? Well, let me give you a secret. Them counseling places gonna help you get better. Them counseling places gonna help you get out of your mental issues. They is. If you pay attention and you listen and you want to change, them counseling people will help you change. They will help you in levels where your enemies is gonna be wondering what in the world is going on with you. They gonna be mad at you now. They gonna bop you in your head now. You gonna ignore them. And that's the point. Because when you go to counseling, them enemies, they can't mess with your brain no more. They can't get over there, got you crazy now. Nah. Because watch this. You ain't calling them no more. You letting them sit. And they wondering what the... Then you be like, nah, you ain't like me anyway, so poof, there it is. I respect your wishes. You don't want to be my friend. You don't want to be my friend. Poof, there it is. Man, y'all, I'm telling you, you got to be a lawyer for yourself. When people get on your nerves, you got to stand still for yourself. Because God will be there for you, standing still with you. He'll be like, all right, I told you I will never leave you nor forsake you. So just stand still. Stand there. And just remember when I said I won't leave you. Then you just start seeing stuff throwing off, random stuff going on, and you didn't even do it. You got somebody fighting on your behalf, so you just like, well, I ain't even have to do nothing. And then some of them go come back, they all coming back, and they go all be like, I'm so sorry for the way that I treated you, and I'm sorry that I put you through that. I should have been there for you during the bad times, and I'm sorry. It took all of that. It sometimes it takes you to go through the most, to not take what people put you through again. And then you look them in the eye. Whoo! I was playing. And then you tell them, you will never put me through that again. You ain't even got to beat them up. You just say, you ain't gonna never do that to me again. And then you flip your little wig. You just do this. You ain't gonna do that to me again. And then, watch. Then, you just keep going. Live your life. So then when you get off the Facebook and you ain't been on there since 11th, and then people just wondering, I can't go nowhere but to the website. I love it. I love it. Because you know what? Jesus said in his words, let them come to you. You know what I'm saying? You stop running. It's just like with Jesus. He let us come to you. It's either you believe in Jesus or you believe in the devil or you don't believe in nothing. Whatever you believe, you believe. You believe you can fly or you can't believe it. Whatever you want is what you want. Because that's you. That's you. That's who you is. You like black, you like black. You like purple, you like purple. You like green, you like green. You like this, you like blue, you like blue. That's you. In this, whatever you like and whatever you know what works out for you, that's you, not them. Okay? So remember what I said in this. You are who you are, so remain still. You are who you are. Don't be coming around here changing yourself because everybody else see you in some type of thing that they can't pay you in. They see you here. They want to see you here. They want to see you here. Where you want to see yourself at? Well, I see myself in college for 8 weeks. And I'm glad that I did 8 weeks because I got 8 weeks to get myself together. I got about 2 weeks to get that counseling stuff together. Then I went to another counseling place, and then I did what I need to do with that by myself. But she didn't really teach me like that. All I learned is that I was healthy. Then I went to another counseling place, and for the family, all I know is I need to tell them kids to go and sit down now. And then that's it. I learned. Okay? Poof, there it is. See me, you can't stay in things for too long. So I just sit there for a minute. Give it a little minute. But I ain't gonna sit there for too long. Some people are different. They would love to get their degrees. Get it. Whatever works and floats your boats. But my thing is, I was just so happy that I went. I went for studies. I talk about college so much because people keep on talking to it about me. And I'm like, I went to college for studies, baby. And I made my YouTube channel. And I made my blog. And I kept on going. And I went to my counseling place. And they be looking at me like she's serious. I am serious. Because I really feel like you got to do what you got to do. You know, that's what my daddy did out there in the streets. We did what we got to do. Poof, there it is. But you know what? If it makes you happy, I'm happy for you. You got to be happy for people. If they want to go on that team and it's not your team no more, and it hurts you that they went on that side, and you wondering why ain't the, you know it got fiery stuff on that side. You don't want to go on my side. My side got roses. It got cornbread, collard greens. It got Cheeto puffs. It got all types of stuff going on, and you won't go on that side where it got fireys. It got thieves. It got all types of stuff. And my side got roses. It's going to make sure you safe. It's going to comfort you. But you want to go over there with the fireys, thieves, taking everything you got. You know what I'm saying? Taking your room, all that stuff. And that's your friend? That's your friend? Your friend going to take you out your room and you want to go on that side? Really? This friend let you sleep in their room. This friend let you lay in their bed. This friend let you eat their food. This friend lets you take showers in their house. This friend makes sure you was fed. It sound like your mama, don't you? This friend sound like a mama, because she is. But this friend even washed your drawers. Your friend did everything for you. If you gonna go over to this friend that they ain't gonna wash your drawers, this friend ain't gonna make sure you fed, this friend ain't gonna make you sleep in the bed, the friend ain't gonna let you do nothing. This gonna put you through all this and got fireys hopping and doing all this stuff. And you gotta go through what you gotta go through because they hopping and going and popping and going. That's your fault. Don't blame Don't blame that on me. It's not my fault. I try to help you. It ain't my fault. You locked up. They won't let you out. Hey, they won't let you out. Well, I try to let you out. I try to tell you you should not go that way. It's going to blow you up. I try to tell you don't look back. You going to get blown up. But now you locked up and you trying to blame me? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stand still and tell them people, it's not my fault that you in jail. I told you. I gave you all the information and you did not listen. Because you know all things. So now you know all things. You out here got the fiery blown and everything blowed up. Everything turned up. Yes, I'm going to laugh at you. I don't care you mad. You should listen. God said listen to wisdom. Sometimes I had some stuff blowed up in my life too. I sure did not listening. Look at them kids coming in and just blowing my head off because I ain't listening about closing my legs. See? You know? Look at all them diseases I had because I didn't listen. Look at I was in and out the hospital because I didn't listen. Look at the times I threw up because I should live that alcohol alone. And I went crazy. See, look at that. And then eating wig and eating wigs. Eating wig and weed cookies, you know, and blowing up and getting crazy. You still me talking about I see stuff, see? You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. In this, you gotta stay still, y'all. You gotta not give up on hope. When everybody else give up on you, don't give up on yourself. I know that was funny, girl. I know you fell out on that ground. Your wig probably get a little twisted. You know, you feel me? It's eyes hard. But you gotta be strong, because when everybody else coming around here doing all this, and they got this fiery stuff coming up out their heads, and they won't come at you, it ain't my fault that you got them wigs and your wig on the lopside backside. Isn't that my fault? That you got all that fiery stuff coming on, and I told you you should not. I told you. So I'ma stand still on my lane, and I'ma let you go ahead and do your lane. And while you up there blowing stuff because you think you know all things, don't come to me. Because you living your best life. Ain't go back to mess with my Quayla. Hey, go there. Poof. Oh, ow. My Quayla, I'm burning. Oh, you go ahead, burn. I ain't going in that lobby water now. I told you, get out. Get out of the Neverland. Look, I need to stop playing. My voice is going. I don't even know where we went, y'all. I'm sorry. See, I'm telling you, different days, different dollars we make out here. You feel me? We make about $2 one day. Then the next day we make about $1. Then we go out there hopping and dropping, and we gonna make sure we make it. And even though they won't talk all that mess, it's okay because they trying to talk. They gonna talk regardless. You feel me? So stand still. You feel me? My Quaver the life speaker. Well, we speak life and cure those hearts. You feel me? Them hearts will be cured on today. You just got to get that heart. You got to get that teddy bear. I told y'all about that teddy bear. When they be out there and they won't be out there talking all that mess, and they won't be out there saying what they want to say, you say, you know what? My Quaver the light speaker told me to do this. She told me to do this. Yeah, they be like, who is this girl, my Quayla light speaker? I'm tired of hearing her. Let me tell you who my Quayla light speaker is. She gonna give you a teddy bear because you out here mean and you need to be a little more softer. And she said that back then in the days when you got on us nerves. So here's a teddy bear, my mean one, because you need to be more softer. Hey, and what you do now, what you do out there in them streets, you get one just like them. So if they little angry bird, go in there, go to that Walmart store and find them an angry bird. You know what? I am so petty today. My bad. I went somewhere else. I did, and you know, being soft, you be soft. You gotta be nice, and you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, this teddy bear came from a long way. I keep stuff when people give me stuff, cause you know somebody gave me a teddy bear, cause I need to be soft. You know, I was mean. I was a mean bear. And when you get a teddy bear with a little hat on, it's fashionable. You know what I'm saying? You need to be fashionable. And you got to be fashionably talking. You feel me? So on the day is stand still and comfort. So I guess on the day I'm going to get your scriptures. You know I got to do this out here in these streets. I be trying to do what I do. Sometimes I forget to read to y'all. Y'all, you know, you feel me? What we doing? Okay, comfort 22. Unless the Lord had helped me, I would soon have settled in the silence of the grave. I cried out, I am slipping, but your unfailing love, O Lord, supported me. When doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. Psalms 94 and 17 and 19. May your unfailing love be my comfort, according to your promises to your servant. Psalms 119 and 76. God, dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. So, old order, that's a good one. Meaning that it's going to pass away, you know. Don't worry about the old order. Don't worry about that old cheeseburger or that old hot Cheeto Puffs. Go get a new bag and smell those fresh air of cheeseburgers and smell that fresh air of the hot Cheeto Puffs, and things will be okay. You feel me? So cornbread and collard greens, we got to go ahead and get to prayer. And we've been on here for a while. And we're going to be all right. Because when people got the cornbread problems and they think they got them problems, it's all right, man. For real. They supposed to be kicking collard greens and cornbread, but they want around here got fiery stuff on their heads. This don't make no sense. Let's pray, y'all. Oh, Heavenly Father, right now in the name of Jesus. You see my voice is losing it, but all I got to do is drink some hot tea after I get off of this, and I'll be okay. But in this, Lord, I ask you to continue to be with us and have us stand still in everything that you promised us, Lord. Even sometimes I got to hit babies with bats and do what I got to do out here in these streets when these kids get on my nerves. But they still alive, Lord. I'm repenting right now in the name of Jesus. I did it, Lord. But in this, Lord, I had to do what I had to do. When them kids get on your nerves, you got to do it. But in this, besides the bats, besides the things that them kids put you through, I thank you, Lord, for your presence and your peace and your patience and your understandings and your comforts. And I ask you to continue to be with anybody. You know, be with all people like you said that you would be, Lord, because you said in your own words that you would never leave us nor forsake us. Thank you for the day, and to make sure that I ate this morning, because I know that I don't eat and I just come out here just talking all day. So now I already ate and I'm talking. So I thank you, Lord, for the breakfast I created on today. I thank you for me cleaning up the bathroom and cleaning up them dishes and making sure I sweep up, cleaning the rooms. You know, I thank you, Lord, for just helping me be in order. You know, because sometimes I'm not. Thank you for me having this day off and just making sure that I take the smooth day on my day off of work on the day and just get on my Quail of the Life speaker and let these people know that there's somebody out there that love them every day, and every day she talking about something different. And by the way, Shira, I will get to your message. I don't really know how to talk about that, Shira, but you know, give me another topic. That would be on next week, okay? Starting next week. Because I got one more topic of my own to talk about on Sunday. Then next week, we'll talk about different topics. Because it's Shira. But in this, thank you for watching, Shira. You are my beauty. I love you so much. I love you so much, Shira. And in this, y'all. In this. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that watch this video every day. And thank you for the ones that don't come and say, what this girl is talking Ah, man. Well, in this, that was a long prayer. We done. Thank you for watching Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Have a very great day.